three friends. This video is a little bit overdue, but will hopefully help you as we get through our final push here towards our spring concert and a strong performance of Metroplex. So what I'm going to do here is address some concerns that I've heard from all of the woodwinds, the flutes, oboes, clarinets, alto saxophones, about the section here, this final section of Metroplex, 61 to the end. So hopefully you'll get some helpful hints. A large portion of this video is going to be here for you to kind of play along with this section, and what I'm going to do is give you 6 different tempos that you can play along with, kind of going from very slow the whole way up to what we hope our performance tempo will be, to give you a chance to work through any issues you might still have with with any of the different sections here of the ending of Metroplex. So let's talk about a couple things here. First of all, some of the woodwind players have been talking about just kind of getting lost in the sections where we have longer groups of 16th notes. And so one of the solutions to that is drawing slashes or drawing straight lines down where every beat of each measure is. And usually the 16th notes are grouped by beats, right? There are 4 16th notes in a beat. So if you feel like you're getting lost where we have longer runs of 16th notes, and it's because you're not sure of what beat you're on, and maybe it's because you're speeding up or slowing down or something, draw those beats in. So if we're in 3/4, obviously here's beat 1, here's beat 2, here's beat 3, and just draw that vertical line. 1, 2, 3, right? Now in the 7/8 up here, it's a little bit harder, but here, if I'm conducting that 3 plus 2 plus 2, here's that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? When we're in 4/4, right? Here's beat 1, here's beat 2, here's beat 3, and here's beat 4. The 5/4 is a little trickier. Beat 1, beat 2 actually begins on this 8th rest, but here's beat 3, beat 4, and beat 5. So you kind of see what I'm getting at here. So if you feel like you're getting lost in some of these longer passages, and it's because you're not sure where you're at, draw those lines, and write in the beats, write in the numbers, at least to see if that can help you kind of keep track of where you're at. That's one solution. Something else I heard was struggling a little bit with some of the chromatic passages, and there's definitely a lot of notes going on in those chromatic passages for us. And in a lot of spots, or at least in 2 that I see for you guys in particular, and I'll point out 2 of them to you, they go beyond an octave. Most of our warm-ups that we do, we have 1 octave chromatic exercises, right? We do them in F, we do them in B flat, we do them in A flat sometimes. But right here at the very end, and up here also, we have chromatic exercises that expand beyond the octave. What I would tell you to do is find within those longer chromatic passages those 1 octave exercises that we do. Like here at the very end, we start on a low A sharp, which is the same as our B flat, and we go the whole way up to a C, bigger than an octave. But if we look here, and we start here, and we go up to here, there's our concert B flat chromatic scale. So work through that B flat chromatic scale, right? And get that really, really comfortable, like we would in our warm-up exercises, and then see if you can tack on those extra 2 notes. Same thing up here. Now, we don't go the whole way up to the C, up to a high C. We go up to our B natural, and then we come back down to our G. But if we look right here, we start on the C, and we go up that chromatic scale almost up to that high C. So we have that B flat chromatic scale again, constant B flat chromatic scale. So work really hard on that 1 octave B flat chromatic scale that we know from our warm-ups, and then see if we can tack on those extra couple notes right there, right? If we look at some of our other chromatic things going on here, we got a chromatic riff. It's almost all of our F concert F chromatic scale, but we're missing a couple notes up top. And then we get it, the whole one right here. Right? So we can look at that and find those chromatic scales that we use in our warm-ups and apply them right there. Some other things we can do is look for patterns. We know we have some repeated material here in our music. Practice smarter, not harder. Find those repeated spots, work them, get them really nice and comfortable. But then look and see on either side of those that repeated music what might be different, and work those transitions into and out of that repeated stuff, so that we're comfortable not just with that stuff that's repeated in the music in the sections here, but that we're comfortable getting into and out of it. We're comfortable with the different stuff on either side of it. And lastly, if you feel like you're just not able to get all the 16th notes, and there's a lot of notes in here, there is a way to simplify some of this for you. You'll notice in what I have written down here, I have some extra stems and some extra beams here. So what I have here is a way to show you how to play some 8th notes instead of some 16th notes. So if you want to play 8th notes instead of 16th notes, you omit every other note, right? You play the 1st and 3rd notes of every group of 4 16th notes, or here in the 7/8, you play the 1st, 3rd, and 5th out of these group of 6 16th notes. It becomes a little bit harder to try to line these up if you're used to trying to get all your 16th notes in. If you've been practicing that all year, but it's a viable option. So what I'm going to do when I publish the video, I will also include a simplified part that has some of the 16th notes reduced to 8th notes. So what you'll see is where I have the 16th notes and then these extra stems. The 16th notes will be gone, and the 8th notes here will be what's left behind. And you can try to practice that and play that with us and use that for the concert, but I'll caution you that it is a little bit tougher to line that up. But again, I want you to feel like you're able to manage it. I want you to feel like you're contributing and like you are playing. So that option is there for you. What I'm going to do now is, again, play back your part from 61 to the end at 6 different tempos, starting pretty slow and then increasing little by little the whole way up to what we hope our performance tempo is going to be. And you'll hear the metronome click in the background, and the goal is that you'll be able to play along, right, each time, kind of get a little bit faster, work out whatever finger or note issues or rhythm issues you might still have here, and get as close to that performance tempo and as comfortable as you can as we get down to concert time. So here we go. Here it is a little faster. 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 And here it is at hopefully what we want the performance tempo to be. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful for you, at least in the fact that you'll be able to kind of play along or play back with this at some different tempos to work out any issues you might still be happening or you might still be having with this. Take a look at that simplified version if you think it will help. Let me know if you have any additional questions, and let's push hard for a great concert. Thanks.